Hello, everyone. So, we are here today with another question that could be asked from you while your faculty interview or your teacher interview or your lecturer interview. So, there are a couple of two, three questions. They are more or less similar with each other. So, I group together. So, any of the question can be asked from you, and then you have to answer. In a same way, so the answer of all the question are going to same. So I'm going to read these question from you. So faculty search committee can be asked from you that how do you fit with this job and department mission. So what's first question can be like this: how will you fit, or how do you fit, or what do you think that you are the best candidate for this job, and how you would be fitting in the this job requirement and the department mission. And they can ask like they can also ask this question in the different way, like why should we hire you, and what teaching experience or research experience you think that link with this position, and what is your experience. They can ask like this also, or they can also ask like this, that can you tell us about your education and teaching experience. So all these questions are going to be answered in a same way, and you have to prepare your answer, one answer, and you can just tailor answer according to the question. So in all these questions, they are basically willing to see that what the education means. If the job is for both teaching and research, so they are going to see what the teaching and research skills you are having, and in addition, what are the subject specific knowledge you are having. And if this the position is where you apply, this is for only teaching position, so they basically are going to see that what are teaching experiences or skills that you are having. So before because in this question you have to answer that how you are going to fit in the department mission. So whenever you are going to have your interview, for faculty or for lecturer, you have, or for teacher, you have to first go to the site of the university from where you are having interview call, and you have to go to that specific department site and this specific school site before the interview, and you have to um, uh, uh, read comprehensively and specifically what are the mission of that university, that department, and that school. So for example, if a faculty search committee is going to ask from you that what is uh, how your qualification is going to fit with the department mission, so how you are going to answer this. So in this answer you have to group all of your means skills and experiences that you think are elegant um, with the job description. For example, this job is for teaching position or a lecturer position, and they are specifically require you for the subject of immunology or microbiology, or the subjects of biomedical sciences. So if you see your CV, maybe you are having knowledge of diverse subjects, and you have been learn and teach diverse subject during throughout your miss academic career and throughout your professional career. But if you see that the job is specifically requiring the one or two, or one or two important subjects, so you have to emphasize during your answer about these subjects. Although you would be saying that I have been studying several subjects throughout the course of my academic and professional career, I keep delivering lecture on several topics, but you specifically must need to take the name of that course and the name of that uh, discipline, for that they wanted to hire you. Because once the faculty search committee is going to have the interview, although they read means your CV, but they are having several candidates. And then what happened, maybe they did not remember that if you are having the qualification of that subject specifically or not. uh, because so if you are going to highlight that, so what they do, once you are answering, because they have to interview several different candidates, and for each candidate they are also writing their points, because once they evaluating your CV, so they have to give the points. uh, they have to give you points, so they give points for every candidate. So they know that what are their requirement, they ask from you. So this is your job, don't think so like this you have mentioned in your CV. So they will be, this is their job, they will be knowing their self, although they know, that is why they shortlist you. So for example, the job is for a teaching position, and this position is specifically for the immunology course or the microbiology course. And they are going to have your interview, so it means that they have already find out from your CV that you may be a best fit, because it is indicated in your CV that you are having a knowledge of immunology, microbiology, and biomedical sciences discipline. So they shortlist you because they know that you are having this knowledge. So after shortlisting the candidate and after they are interviewing the candidate, they specifically want to hear the main requirement from the candidate, because they want that why candidate, they know about you that you are having this expertise, but they want to also know about the candidate, if candidate is seriously very eager to have this position. And the candidate knows that if he apply for this position, so what he is going to do with this position and what is his interest or her interest. So because candidate keep applying several multiple jobs, and sometime what we do, I do not do like this, but some candidate do like this. They just want a job, they are not having ambitions. So what they do, they keep applying all the places they find, means they are not specific. Okay, so if you are going you are not specific, and you are keep applying several different places, so when you are going to give your interview, you would be means not going to give them the specific answer. So actually the faculty search committee is wanting to see in you that you are really serious for your new role. And because they want a serious person, they want a serious person that are having passion of this of that subject, or passion for that discipline. So they actually wanted to see that candidate if applied for this job, so he applied consciously and he applied for the purpose to continue or advance his future, or his means experience in that direction. So what how you have to answer. So we have talked about that why faculty is going to means ask this question from you. And I have means shortlist means listed some of the important things that you are, how you are going to go answer. So let's hear, I'm going to give you an example. So, for example, I am in front of faculty search committee, and I applied for a job that is specifically for teaching the immunology course, and I am having the experience of several different subjects throughout my PhD, from my MPhil and from my GRE, and I am also having um, uh, uh, means experience of several different courses from my bachelor's degree. And after that I am also get experience of teaching in courses that are not the really the immunology and microbiology courses, but they are different courses of biomedical sciences. But what happened that I applied for the job that is specifically for immunology, teaching immunology. So although I am not having, means I did not teach the immunology in any university or in any lecture, in any means college. But what happened, for example, I am having the knowledge of immunology from my PhD, my MPhil, and from my GRE, and from my bachelor's degree, and from my postdoc. And because I, for example, I work during my postdoc in the field of immuno-oncology, so must be I am having, if I am doing a postdoc for 2 and 3 years, it means I am having the background knowledge of immunology, and I have published the paper in the immunology, so it means I am having vast knowledge in the field of immunology, but I did not get a chance to teach immunology in any university. I keep teaching, for example, chemistry, biochemistry, molecular biology, gene therapy, and several different subjects. So, how you are going to answer in this situation? So, this is the example that you applied for a job that is specifically for a immunology, teaching the immunology or microbiology. You have been teaching subjects that are not specifically for immunology and by microbiology, but you have been keep teaching several different cores of biomedical sciences, and you are having your postdoc in the specific field immunology. You are having knowledge of immunology in during while learning your subjects in your bachelor's, in your PhD, in your MPhil. So this is the background that uh, this is my background, and how I'm going to answer. So I would be starting like this. So I'm starting from question. So for example, faculty search committee is in front of me, and they asked me the question, how do you fit with this job and the department mission? So my answer is, I'm starting like this, that I have been vast knowledge of immunology and microbiology, including several other subjects of biomedical sciences. Since my bachelor's degree, my PhD and MPhil degree, and my GRE, and even during my postdoc. And once I completed my during my bachelor's, I studied 52 courses of biomedical sciences. And while I was doing my MPhil and PhD, I passed 18 course for biomedical sciences. And after that, while I was after my PhD, I completed I passed my GRE exam. In that, I studied 7 different courses of biomedical sciences, including immunology and microbiology. And after that, I completed my postdoc in the field of means specific field of immunology, that is immuno-oncology. And even that, after that, I have been keep writing several different research project in the field of immunology, and I have been submitted that. In addition to that, I am having teaching skills to teach a diverse population of the student coming from different ethnic, social, and cultural background. And although I did not directly teach the subject of immunology with the name of immunology and microbiology, but I teach these means subject as a sub-subject or subtitle in my specific course. For example, once I was teaching journal science class in that university. So that in the journal science, I teach different topics of microbiology, like I teach different and bacterial and viral disease. I teach how we do gram stainings. And I think that I am having a PhD degree, as it is means it was indicated in the job description that your university is requiring the PhD degree, as I am having the teaching skills to teach diverse population of student coming from different social cultural background. And I am having vast knowledge of teaching immunology and microbiology. And I gathered this knowledge during my all academic and professional career. So I think that I could be able to deliver this knowledge that I have gathered during my PhD, my MPhil, my bachelor's, and my professional career. I think I could be able, I am having the vast knowledge of this subject, and I am easily going to share this knowledge among the diverse student population. So this would be your answer. So let's see how I emphasize. Although um, I did not teach directly the subject immunology, but I was only having the experience of immunology from different of my classes, means different of my degrees. And I was having uh, teaching skills from different means universities, and I was having uh, specific knowledge of immunology from different my means degrees. So how I mix up these skills and the knowledge, and how I answer. So this is the way that if the faculty would be asking you this question, so you have to answer in this way. So we would be meeting for any other question. By the time I would be saying you take cares.